Hey there everyone, it's hot, it's humid, we got lazy, and it's been a while. We've been dabbling here and there in a few small projects, starting to make some gun supports or the Kusa to replace the wooden ones that were partially rotten and that we had to cut out the way to remove the floor. What else? Tani was working on the back panel that covers the stern, trying to modify that with the new stern setup with the knees and the shelf. Tani also stripped the plywood from under the deck because it was partially rotten in spots. We were considering putting Kusa, and that kind of aided in our lull because we were trying to save up some money to purchase it, but it's just way too expensive to bring in, import it from the States, or to buy it locally. Buying it locally, you're looking around $800 a sheet. It's taking too long to put that money together, so we said, screw it, we'll just put plywood back. So we have the plywood, coming up with a plan on how we're going to mount it, whether we're going to just prop it up from underneath with jacks and wood and hold it there in place until it cures, or Tani suggested drilling holes through the top of the deck to pull the plywood up. I mean, there's pros and cons either way. One way, from jacking it up underneath, you risk warping the shape of the deck. Of course, obviously drilling holes through the deck leaves your wood exposed, at least for a little while, and it is the rating season, to moisture getting into the wood. Also, you got to stand on the deck to put the screws in, which will push the deck down a bit. I don't know if it'll bounce back up. If you guys have any better suggestions, you know, we're open to it. The only thing we're not going to do is separate this from the hull and flip it over in order to do that. So that's just way too big of a project for us to take on. Not to mention that's got to add a whole pile more work, right? Which we don't want to do. So yeah, if you have any good suggestions, leave a comment. If it sounds good, you know, we'll probably do it. Other than that, that's the next project we're up against after we finish these little small ones we got going on. Yeah, just looking forward to getting the videos back out there for you guys to enjoy. I look forward to doing it for y'all. I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all our subscribers and our followers and our viewers. Leave a like and a comment, really helps our channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It really helps us out. Thank you very much. Enjoy this video. Okay, so right now I'm working on two little channels to fit over the shelf, to attach onto the trim piece to fit over the shelf. I'm going to show you what I got going on now. I got some foil down because I don't know wax paper, and then I didn't have packing tape, and the store didn't have packing tape, so I got aluminum foil tape, and I'm just gonna lay up over this. This is a 4x4, and we can end up with a channel
Okay, so I went ahead and traced out where I need to cut for my first piece, and I'm going to show you how I did it on the second piece. So I got my channel, I placed it on top and just marked one end on the other end, and then I need to get my piece and put it in there the right way around, right? So this is going to go on the front, this is going to go on the front this way, and this came off the front this way. So then I just put it inside like this, and then I can hold it up against the edge and just trace from point to point. Alright. Pretty good looking part, if I do say so myself. So let's check how it fits. I've not held this up yet to see how it fits, so you can see for the first time at the same time. It's long. It's long. That's not in the right position, but you get the idea. Just needs to be a little lower. So let's trim it down and get it fitting nicely. So that's nearly just where we need it, pretty much. So I'm just gonna do some final shaping on that and I'll be good to go. Okay, so I just quickly did this off camera because I had a little extra resin that I figured I guess I'll just use. So I got this first piece for modifying the shelf on. Got this just tacked in with a fillet on the bottom and a few small fillets on the top. I didn't have enough to go all the way along the top because I had just a little bit left. So yeah, looks good. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to set up because this was mixed a while ago. So I hope it sets up pretty rapidly. I know that it fits, I just wanted to see it. Okay, so the goal for today is to start getting this old wood torn out from here up to the bow, this old plywood. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my saw to slightly more than 3/8 in depth. That's the thickness of this plywood. And then just gonna score it a bunch so that we can take it off in chunks. Hopefully that should greatly reduce the amount of work chiseling and knocking overhead. Now this is obviously not very safe, but let's see how it goes. Safety squints on. Okay. I am covered in dust. Definitely need to go get my mask. Oh, that was dumb. That's 1/2 chiseled down. Now there's obviously a boatload of grinding to do now, and I still have another half to do. Oh gosh, this is laborious work, very, very laborious work.